Okay, I don't know if you've been following news lately about real estate, but there's a lot of things going on that maybe you want to know, particularly if you're looking for a house to buy or get real estate. But look at this, housing process prices are raising twice as fast as inflation. So if you're trying to save up money to buy a house or real estate, man, you're on a treadmill. The treadmill's going faster than you. Look at the housing is going twice as fast as any income in raising. So income in wages is about flatlining. So it's not going up at all. The housing prices are. So you're getting the longer you wait, really, this says that the harder it's going to be. Now that's just one price. So you have the price of housing and the wages you need to buy a house. So wages are going hardly up at all, and housing is going up a lot. Okay, here's the other. Mortgage rates. Okay, so when you buy a house, your payment is a function of your mortgage rate. Like if you pay 0% interest on a mortgage rate, that means your mortgage payment is half. So half your mortgage monthly payment is because of interest rate. So if interest rates would go from like 3 to 6, that means you're increasing your mortgage payment, probably about a third or something. So I said mortgage rates are forecast to keep going up, like they have been. And for the next few years. So, it's going nowhere but up, it looks like. The Federal Reserve, and here's a chart in this thing. Look at the path of the Federal Reserve funds. You see, like, this is back in the housing crisis where the cost of money, because that's mortgage rate is a function of what the Federal Reserve charges banks to borrow money from them, and they in turn borrow it from you. So if they have to pay more for it from the Federal Reserve, then you got to pay more for it to get it. Now look back at 2009, all the way up to 16, 17, they were charging zero. That's when banks were in a heyday. They were getting their money for free and charging you up the wazoo for it. Now they're going to have to pay more. Okay, this year went up this way. It's going to, and it looks like it's going to keep climbing and keep climbing. So that means the banks are going to have to charge higher interest for mortgage. So your payment's going to go, but that will make housing less affordable to you. Now, there's some little silver lining. Look at this. See, a lot of the government programs that give you grants and loans you don't have to pay back, and all those subsidized programs, not traditional mortgages from real estate banks and brokerage houses and all those people making money off you. The non-traditional stuff, people don't make money off you. Okay, now look at this. See, a lot of those programs have income requirements, particularly if you want to live in a home. Okay, now guess what the income requirement is to be considered low income? Look at this. In San Francisco, it's $117,000. The government considers you low income and eligible for extra money to help you buy a house. Now, that's crazy to me, isn't it? So everybody thought that you had to be poor and destitute to take advantage of programs, but you don't. And that's what I try to educate people about. So you really have to look for all these other programs, not go to Google and look for mortgage rates, because you're just going to get millions and millions of websites that just want to sell you money, whatever. Now, there's people giving money for free or giving you discounts on money because they're subsidized from a nonprofit organization or from the government. Or if you're an investor, they give you money for free if you build certain kind of houses, because they want to have more houses for low to middle income people. So if you do that, then there's grants and low interest loans and all kind of benefits for you to be a real estate investor like that. Okay, and most of this is at the city, state, county level. It's local. You don't go to Washington. The laws are sort of set up in Washington, but all the money was shoveled down to the local. So you got to act locally. So that's where you want to do it. And so if you don't want to do the research yourself, what I've done is I'll do that research for you. Now, if you go to this website, free.lesko.com/real estate. Okay, there, I have a discount on it now, for 4th of July discount, whatever. I'll do a custom report. I'll put in the sweat equity. I've been doing this for 40 years. I know where all this stuff is. It's just a matter of time for me to do it. It takes me about 2 weeks to get the report to you, but you'll have about 150 pages of videos and links and sources of applications just where you live. It'll be the largest one-stop shop for anything in real estate, buying a house, fixing a house, or become a real estate investor. Nowhere else in the world will you able to get this except there. And nobody else could do this research like I get. Yeah, I'm the only person in the world that knows all this stuff so well. And that could give you the one definitive source. So now if you're looking for real estate, you're looking to buy a house, you're looking to upgrade, downgrade, fix up the house, be a real estate investor, you have one single source of reference of every alternative source of money. I'm not going to tell you what Chase Bank has. Nah, they spend a lot of money doing that. I'm going to tell you what that little nonprofit has, in your neighborhood, to come and fix up your house for free if you want, or the down payment money that you don't have to pay back. They call it a loan, but you never pay it back. Who would have ever thought to ask for that? That's why you just ask for grants. You're missing most of the sources. So that's what I do. So if you want me to, give you the definitive source for that, I'll do the work for you. Very reasonable. It's next to nothing. I used to charge thousands and thousands. I want to make sure everybody gets it. You want to do it yourself? Fine. But remember, you have to look locally. Don't use Google unless it has a .gov or a .org. You don't want to go to .coms because they're the people who are looking money from you. They want to get money from you. I'll show you the websites that give money to you, not take money from you.